Challenge, day number 19. I'm your host, Sabrina Merriman, and today we're going to be talking about lining up suppliers and service providers. All right, well, before we get into that, did you do your daily priority challenge? Have you had prayer time? Did you do your affirmations? Did you meditate yet? Make sure you go ahead and exercise and eat a healthy breakfast. Check those emails, make those phone calls. Go ahead and post your business on social media, interact with your clients. All right, let's talk about lining up supplies and services for providers. Beyond inventory, line up reliable suppliers and services providers so you don't have to sweat. You want these providers to be good. You want to be able to go back to order from them later without any problem. So you want to have good service providers. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more. We're going to dig in just a little bit more about what a supplier are in businesses and why they're important. Okay, suppliers are essential in almost every business. Vendors can turn into partners, helping you cut the costs, improve product designs, and even fund new marketing efforts. What is a supplier in business? A supplier is a person or a business that provide products and service to another entity. The role of a supplier in business is to provide high quality products from the manufacturer at a good price to a distributor or a retailer for resale. It is the middle person between the manufacturer and the retailer, ensuring that the communications is forthcoming and stock is significant in quality. So your supplier is the person in the beginning of your business to be able to give you the products that you need for your business at such a reasonable price that you will make a profit from it. Types of vendors and suppliers. There are many types of vendors that have slightly different roles in supplying goods and services. All right, the first one is service and maintenance providers perform services. So this is when you have a business and you provide services and you need wholesale products for your business. Manufacturers make goods from raw material. So this is from the beginning when they're taking like cotton and making shirts. So this is from the beginning. They're taking raw material to make the product. Wholesalers sell goods to other businesses. So the wholesaler goes to the manufacturers and they purchase it at the lowest cost, and then they sell it back to other business. Wholesalers to sell it to other business, and they still sell it at a good rate to businesses so they can make a profit. Retailers sell goods to individual customers. So once it comes from out of a wholesale state and you put it into your business to sell to your customers, now it's become a retail, and now the customers is paying retail prices. They're paying the full price, so you can be able to make a profit from it. Vendors in a supply chain. Okay. A vendor is a part of a supply chain. Between the moment a product is made and when a customer buys it, the product travels from the people and businesses that makes up a supply chain. So basically, the supply chain that moves products from factory shelves. Some networks are simply, while others are complex. Most will go something like this. A manufacturer makes a product and sell it to the person or business. The product prices is the lowest stage in the supply chain. You ask, why is it the lowest price? It's because it's coming from raw materials, and raw materials don't cost as much. The shipping cost may be a little bit higher because the cost is so minute. So you may pay more in shipping. And then from there, a distributor moves the product from the manufacturers to wholesalers or retailers. Okay, so the distributor takes a product from the manufacturer and they sell the products to a wholesaler. All right, and so from a wholesaler buys the product from the manufacturer and sells it in bulk to a retailer. The product price rises again from the manufacturer price, but you won't pay higher costs in shipping. So now the price is going up a little bit more after you get it from the manufacturer to the distributor. The distributor is selling it to the wholesaler, and so they're making their little profit from the manufacturer to the wholesaler person, because the wholesale person is buying in bulk. So when they buy it in bulk, they get a better price. So now you have two chains that already collected some money. Now you're going to the third person, which is the wholesaler. The wholesaler moves to the retailer. Now the retailer buys the product from the wholesaler and sells it to the public customers. This product price rises again. So once the retailer gets this product from the wholesaler, they pay for it in bulk. Usually, you buy units of a dozen at a time, or even more if you're a bigger business or something of that nature, and so you get a better price for it. Now you move it to the retailer. The retailer goes back and sell it to the public, which is customers. So now the customers is paying more money. That's when the price rises again. And usually there's a percentage of how much you want to add on to your product when you are selling it, so you can make a good profit from it. So the customers is helping you make that profit as well. How vendors work. Small business or large corporations, they want to resell a product or service needs to be established a vendor's relationship with vendors that supply goods, known as a vendor's registration. The process can involve a list of actions that like filling out a credit application, putting a company credit card on file for payment, and giving them the company's phone number and setting terms of the payment. So when getting a vendor, when you look for different vendors, one, you want to definitely do your research, and you want to ask for their vendor's catalog so you can see what they're offering, what the price is, and then you want to also order samples of the items that you are thinking about selling. And once you get these things, and to be able to go over and see if this is something that you want to do, then you go ahead and apply for a vendor. You're applying for a supplier. So the supplier, what they do is you fill out an application. Some have different rules. Some you need to put a credit card on file. Some you can have a 30-day payback rule. Every company is different. So you want to build up a relationship with your vendor's company, because they're going to be crucial to your business later on, because you're going to have to go back to them and re-up on orders after you sell out. So it's super important to have a reliable vendor. It's super important to have reliable suppliers. It's super important to have quality coming from those companies as well. Some vendors require you to purchase orders before they process the order. Additionally, some vendors will want you to pay immediately, while others set payment terms. Okay, so you have to talk to the different vendors to see what works best for you. All right, so I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. It's time to take a look for those vendors. I'll tell you, I have a vendors book out. I have over 250 different vendors from different industries, and I did the hard work for you. So you can take out the time and look at our website and order that vendors book to help you along the way. I hope you enjoyed this lesson today, and as you go on your journey, remember, never let them see you sweat.